You are now listening to the Highly Evolved Podcast with your host, Safan. Transmission will commence momentarily.
How you guys doing? This is the Highly Evolved Podcast. My name is Safan. First thing first, if you're not a real American patriot, please exit the channel. This channel is only for real American patriots. On that note, guys, let's start the channel. I want to share the story that I read on Summit News. I'll share the article in the description below if you guys want to check it out. But the headline said, rumors swirl about huge layoff at CNN, Brian Stelter denied. All right. If you don't know about CNN, their rating has dropped. They're dying right now. They're one of they're the epitome of fake news. That's what they are. If you want to think of fake news, CNN is right up there. All right, but let's read the article together. All right. After the network lost 26% of its audience, there are now rumors swirling that a huge layoff are about to hit CNN. According to a report by FTV Live, CNN will cut as many as 300 employees, many being older employees with years at the network. 200 people will be given a pink slip, and 100 more will be offered a buyout, meaning they buy out their contract so they can leave. That's what it means. According to the report, the move is being described as brain drain because it will mainly impact veteran reporters and employees, like the Cafferty files. John Cafferty is a reporter, I think. However, CNN Brightstep denied the story, tweeting, "There's a rumor making around today about big impending layoff at CNN. A CNN spokesman is knocking it down on the record. No layoffs. There were voluntarily buyout throughout the organization and about 100 people opted for it. Voluntary layoff typically happens prior to the company doing layoff." Responds Eric Erickson, AT&T, which now own CNN, right? If you don't know, CNN was previously owned by Ted Turner, Turner Network Television, but I guess they sold it to AT&T, right? Is notorious for doing this because what they're saying that AT&T are known for this. It's just said in an article. They're known for laying off people. If enough volunteers walk the plank, no one else is forced to. As we reported last week, CNN just had its worst month of ratings in 4 years as the network lost 26% of viewers compared to years ago. The network flagship primetime show, Chromo Primetime, draw a total of just 917,000 viewers in one night in April, which is the worst performance ever. Chris Cuomo is an idiot. If you don't know Chris Cuomo is a young brother of Andrew Cuomo, which is the the governor of New York. He might as well be mayor. But yeah, the guy who signed the infanticide bill. This awful person. That's his brother for Chris Cuomo. All right, but CNN reporter Brian Stelter spent the last year lobbying for a competing network like InfoWars to be banned by social media giants, which is precisely what happens. All right. So this network known to ban people because people have a counter their claim on everything because they are fake news. CNN is the major fake news, and I think this is karma for them, and they're rightfully so. This is what happens when you report fake news to the audience. The people stop watching you. What was the last thing you keep watching CNN? What is their story for? It's so unpredictable. The last story that they keep running nonstop is Russia collusion for 2 years. Russia collusion. Before that, it's Trump's bad. Orange man bad. Orange man bad. Then it's CNN collusion. And when the Mueller report dropped out, people expectations just dropped with them. They realized that it's a sham by watching CNN. All right. The whole time was a fraud. And that's why their ratings hit so low, because people are really waking up that CNN is really fake news. Right? They had to pay airport just to air their network. Right? If you don't know, most airport out there, they air CNN, and CNN paid them to air it. All right? CNN is not a legitimate news source. All right? They're so dated. They're so 1980s. And there's a famous clip out there showing that CNN was faking news all the time. If you don't believe me, just type it up. It's on the internet. All right, there's been example where they staged clips, stage situation, exaggerate the scenario, right? I think the last time was Anderson Cooper was in a puddle of water, try make seem like the hurricane was more detrimental than it really was. All right, so he found a puddle of water and just standing there while the guy was just aiming the camera beneath him. All right, that's how fake they are. And people start waking up. This is why their ratings start to lower down. And look, Brian Stelter first of all, he don't even have to reply this with a tweet at all. Who pressured him to say this? All right? Because he knows it's true that they're about to lay out. That's why he came out of nowhere to try to defend the situation. All right? If it's not true, why are you even acknowledging the rumor? Like he said, it's just a rumor. Right? He said there's a rumor been going on. If it's a rumor, why are you acknowledging it? You're giving it more credibility than it really is. Brian Stelter, this guy looked like George Costanza. All right? I never have anybody thought of that? Brian Stelter is a George Costanza. Right? Tell me this guy does not look like George Costanza. You're listening to George Costanza. All right? Jason Alexander. If Jason Alexander could play his role right there. All right? But this guy is a joke. It's fake news. CNN has always been fake news ever since the 80s. All right? They're fake news. And now people are finally waking up to it. All right? Every other news is fake. But CNN takes the cake of being fake news. Right? NBC is fake. CBS is fake. ABC, Good Morning America, even Fox News is fake. All right? But CNN takes the cake of this. And it's well deserved that they're late. I mean, not well deserved for the people losing their job, but it's showing that the company is dying out. People are refusing to watch them. All right? It's sad that people are losing their job, but they should have found another job. They're seeing this coming. All right, buying out. When people say buyout, that means that they're paying, because some of these employees are on contract, right? In order to get rid of this employee, you pay them the money to get out of the contract. That's what a buyout is. It's basically a layoff. All right, sorry, we can't afford you no more, but we want to let you go, but we can't do anything about it but to buy you out. So here's the rest of your money, and if you be on your merry ways, we appreciate it. That's what a buyout is, as a layoff, giant layoff. So it's sad, but yeah, it's bittersweet. That's what I gotta say. It's bittersweet. People are losing their job, and CNN are losing their credibility. All right, because of what I'm reporting, YouTube are not monetizing my channel. That means I'm doing this practically for free. I'm not taking any donation. Because of that, I'm unrestricted, unrehearsed, unedited. That means I'm not bounded by any outside interference. Right. I just want to do this to wake people up, to make people question more, do more research, and to think about how the world works. Bring them back to reality. Introduce them back into reality. And if you like what I do, I'm not taking any donations. You can follow me on social media, Twitter, and Gab.ai. And most importantly, if you could subscribe to my channel, it shows me that who is watching my channel, and it encourages me to make more video for you guys. So if you like my channel, you want to support what I do. On that note, guys, this is the Highly Evolved channel, Highly Evolved Podcast. My name's Safan, and I thank you and want to bid you well, all right, for taking the time to listen to my channel. I know I might be a drag listener sometime, but I really appreciate it. I really appreciate that you guys are actually listening to my whole video. And on that note, guys, this is the Highly Evolved Podcast. My name is Safan, and I'll see you guys in the next broadcast, and I'm signing out. Peace.